I'm so grateful that I'm sitting back in this chair. I didn't think it was going to be possible. On June 8th, I didn't know if I was going to make it out of that hospital. But God willing, I'm still here. All right. Alrighty, everybody. Make sure I don't have anything on here. Thank you, Jelly. I can't believe that I'm here. I can't believe I'm sitting here. Because that night when I left in that ambulance, I didn't think I was going to make it. So I'm glad there's only 8. I was going to do 2 more if they come on, if 2 more people want to do it. But we'll see how it goes. I don't want to overdo it. Getting messages from Spirit for myself now is easy. Getting it for everybody else takes a little bit of energy and effort, which is why I did my wild blueberry smoothie, some orange juice and green tea just a minute ago. Thank you, Jenny. Yeah, thank God. Thank God, Jelly. For some reason, when I sit here, I get such... I don't know why I get that pain in the middle of my back. This computer makes you look like you're 900 freaking pounds. Yeah. I want to try to put a pillow behind my back. Let's see if that'll help. Maybe with my tension. Thank you, buttons. Try that. See if that's too big. It might be too big. It might push me off the chair. Feels like it might push me off the chair. Yeah, I only have 2 more spaces. So Denise, if you want to get in on it, I'll write your name down right now. After Denise, there's only 1 space left. Once that's filled, 10 is the max. 10 is the max. Yeah, I don't want to overdo it. Okay. So again, there's no questions. It's 1 card message. I don't know what you're going to hear. I don't know why you're going to hear it. I don't question it. I just give it to you. All right. First and foremost, I'm doing Tracy H because she's not here. If she was in the room, she could wait her turn, the second one. So I'm going to do Tracy H first. Okay. Tracy H. What message, Spirit, does Tracy H get? All right, Tracy H. Tracy H, it seems that you have the 2 of Wands. So, Tracy H, with the 2 of Wands, you're looking at something from a distance, or you're looking at something that could have happened a while ago, or you could be looking at something that's coming towards you, or contemplating, planning, hoping for. The message that comes through, Spirit, from the 2 of Wands for you, Tracy, you've had a rough start with something. It's like, you got almost to where you wanted to be and then kind of got knocked off track or knocked back. But Spirit's talking about with this card, you're still hanging on to something. You're still hanging on either to the hope of something. You could be hanging on to the hope of a past relationship, past person, maybe wanting to speak to them. But it talks about you have everything within your reach. You have all the tools that are needed to get you to where you want to be and to where you're going. Don't doubt so much why something's with you right now, or why something's in front of you right now, or why something's blocking you right now. There's a reason for your delays, for your setbacks. Know that Spirit is just gently guiding you on your path. There's a reason for the hesitation. There's a reason things are happening real fast. There's a reason that you're looking back on something. It is not to go back, but it is to remind you something that you're trying not to remember, something you're not wanting to admit, something you're not liking to have to take ownership of. But whatever that is, Tracy, it is important for you to move forward and allow what's coming to come. Don't shut the door on anything, okay? Thank you for hitting the like button. I appreciate that. Hello, sauerkraut. All right. Next up, Diana Z. Diana Z. Diana Z. All right. Still shuffling. I'm down here. If you can't see it, my hands are down here. I know some people don't like it when you can't see it, but with my chest, I can't hold it up. And I don't want to put the camera down on my chest either, so I'll just kind of do it like this. All right, Diana Z. Diana Z. Diana Z, I'm surprised. You got the 5 of Cups. Diana Z. Diana Z, there's 5 of Cups for you. Spirit understands your sadness, your disappointment. Spirit also wants you to know that you have a lot of guardian angels around you, trying to bless you, but at the same time, they're trying to give you clarity because you're trying desperately to make the wrong people fit into your situation. Spirit talks about, yes, there have some traumatic times. There have been some traumatic times. Yes, there has been some indecisiveness. Yes, there has been rude awakenings. Yes, there has been self-acceptance, also self-sabotage. Spirit is trying to show you that your angel is with you, your guardian angel. That sometimes it doesn't feel like you have somebody. Sometimes it feels like you're alone. Even if you're with somebody, you still feel alone. You still feel trapped in a situation. There's something that makes you shake your head. There's something that you just can't make sense of. There's something either that's being built or something that's building up around you. So if there's not like a development, housing development, business project, something being built in your vision, like where you can see around you, then there's something within yourself that is building up. This inside of you also is your inner strength, your courage. It's kind of like you're finally to the point where you're tired of the same old, same old. You're also sick and tired of being sick and tired. Angels are showing me that you just want to get on with it already. You just want your life to be normal, like quote unquote normal, what you feel is normal in a relationship, in a marriage, in a partnership, in a home with a regular routine and all the things that we all hope for. So they're showing me that that's where your desires are. There's also a desire about you learning something or going back to something and learning something over. This could be for a job, career, whatever. Something that you've been putting off or doubting whether you should or shouldn't do it. You actually should. There's something of learning or lessons that are coming through for you. The path is going to be made very clear to you. There's water around you, or you're moving toward water, or you're going somewhere toward water. There's a short vacation or trip coming up for you that is going to work out in your favor. And you're going to hear from somebody that you didn't expect to hear from very soon. That's your message. Texas, you're up. Hello. Hello, Son John. How are you? Nice to see you. Nice to see you, John. From the grandson's okay? All right. Texas. You're welcome. Texas. Texas, you're up. All right, Texas. We got love showing up out of the blue, Miss Texas. Miss Texas, your card is the King of Pentacles, which does resonate with new love coming in, something just showing up. Where, Texas, this is talking about a long anticipation, desire. You've convinced yourself that something was okay. You've convinced yourself that if you get accepted or approved by someone, that means that you're not a failure. But the truth is, you were never a failure. Texas, you have ran yourself from A to Z and Z to A and A to Z, back and forth. You've also held on very strong. Most people in your position, in your situation, would have crumbled or quit or walked away from their job, but you did not. The angels and the spirit guides see your love and light. They see your energy. They see you're good for all, like you always find good in everybody. The only person you're not finding the good in is yourself. This card is to remind you that love is literally around the corner for you. Sometimes it doesn't seem that way. Sometimes the people that God has placed in your life, like, that's not for me, or that don't fit, or that's not going to work. And then your ex would reach out of the blue, and then you'd be like, oh, you lighten up, you get excited until the patterns become the same and history repeats itself. And then you get knocked down again. There is an earth sign coming toward you, which is a Capricorn, a Taurus, or Virgo. There is somebody who holds a king posture. This is somebody who is very good with their money, somebody who is very settled and controlled in their situations and in their life, somebody whose bills are paid, somebody who can pay their bills, somebody who needs someone to be counterproductive with, somebody who can balance them, somebody who can create dreams with them as well as create your dreams. This person has money. I don't want you to be attracted to the money, but they have money. But I feel like more so you'll like the person, you'll like their generosity, you'll like their kindness, you'll like their empathy, you'll like their commitment, their loyalty. There's flowers being brought to you, or flowers are going to be a sign to let you know. I don't know how this is happening. It's either a rose. It's either a rose or it's a it begins with a C. Carnation. There is something red is going to be a symbol to let you know that's the right person, and that's coming through very quickly for you. It is only a matter of either weeks, not even months, but weeks. Introduction. By you accepting some kind of offer or invitation, unexpectedly you will meet this person. Blessings are right on the horizon for you. All right, Jelly. Jelly. What's that? Yes, please, over and over. PayPal is closed, over and over. Type it 1,000 times. Type it 1,000 times. This session is closed. After Denise, I believe we have Marcia. All right, Jelly. Got it. All right, Jelly. All right, Jelly, you have one of my favorite cards. Comes up the Knight of Swords. This Knight of Swords is always for me. Always, never changes. There's always something fast coming in. It's fast energy, fast news, fast decision, fast choices, fast change of heart, fast change of mind. Somebody's getting ready to do a flip-flop, so to speak. Somebody's ready to turn it around. So if somebody's been off, they're going to be on. If somebody's been away, they're going to come back. If somebody's been mad, they're going to be glad. The opposite is happening. Blessings are going to come in quickly. The biggest problem they're showing me is to maintain, not to keep it the way it is, to keep it still, to keep it balanced. Yes, it takes two. You're more than willing. They're going to be willing. They're getting ready to cut somebody out of their life that's causing a problem. There is somebody getting ready to cut someone out of their life that's causing a problem between you and them. Or they're going to at least downplay them, not give them such prioritizations or such priority. Somebody still has love for you. That has not changed. Yeah, they get immature moment to moment and may say things, but it has not changed. This has the potential to last. You know how people end up talking later and saying, I've been married 30 years and the beginning wasn't good. We didn't even think we were going to make it, but we did. And you're going to be one of them people. You're going to be one of them people. Nobody would even imagine the bullshit that you could go through and hold through and stand through. There is definitely activity, and there's work activity, and there's income coming in, and there's money, and there's balance, and there's travel, and there's a lot of things getting ready to happen for you. Doors are opening left and right, but there's also happiness. There's also you being distracted by so many other things that you won't be able to overthink and over-worry about a situation, they're telling you. Where it's going to give you the room that you need, mentally, the clarity, to be able to move forward on your own path, as well as create this bond between you and this other person. Hold tight, things are going to happen quickly, but they're coming now. It's on the way now. That's your message, Jelly. Very interesting. I'm loving this. Like I said, it's different. It's different. Tammy, on Tammy now. Please timestamp for Tammy. Tammy. Please highlight and timestamp for Tammy. Tammy, your card comes up as the Eight of Pentacles. There is much needed work to be still put in. There is hard work that has been put in. There is attention to money. There is attention being focused on behavior. There's attention being focused on future. There is a ring in place. If it's not already on your finger, it's in place. There is an offer of love. There is a commitment. There is a marriage. There is an understanding. There is a balance. There is a conversation still to be had between you and this person, which is going to bring you the balance and remove the boundaries and create a magnificent, I want to say co-op. I want to say union. I want to say it's like to show me a level. You know when you put a level up on the wall and you wait to see where that thing measures in the middle if it goes balanced? So they're showing me that you're going to have to work on the balance part of it a lot, here and there. It's not a big deal. There will be no infidelity. There will be no cheating. There will be no lying. There'll be stupid arguments. There'll be things that will waste your time. Don't bother with it. For the most part, it's two adults living independently but living under the same roof or being together and letting each other be responsible for your own shit. And then coming together and talking about your shit together, which is amazing. There's love, there's honesty, there's truth coming out. Sometimes there's a backup, sometimes there's a setback, but for the most part, because of the two of you and who you are, you will overcome this. So whatever situation may be going on right now, it's about to get better. Love will increase, talking will increase, intimacy will increase. Just wait until right near the end of June where everything starts changing for the better for July. Then moving forward with steam, full speed ahead, so to speak. Tammy, good news is on the way. July and August should be a favorable, exciting time for you. Mo, you're next. Mo. Hope you feel better, Lindsay. Thank you, Amy R. Mo? Are you here, Mo? Okay. All right, Mo. Mo, are you feeling like somebody left you out in the cold? Because you have the Five of Pentacles. I feel like somebody's not including you, or somebody's not thinking about you, or somebody's not going above and beyond for you, or somebody's not treating you with the priority that you should be treated. It feels like you're doing most of the work yourself, or you're always the one putting in the effort or taking the step forward or moving first. Thank you, S23. It also feels like, Mo, yes, there could be a Pisces around you, but at the same time, you're finding your way through something. You've learned so much through something that may have been disappointing, upsetting, something that set you back or held you back, something that didn't happen the way you thought it would or as fast as you thought it would. But there's also something you're still waiting for or waiting on, and that is definitely being somebody's trying to interfere with that, but something's coming toward you that should have already been there. You're holding on to love really tight, like you're trying to hold on to this love. Whatever the situation is for you, or whoever this person is, you're trying to hold on to this love so tight. Like you're afraid to let it go. You're afraid that a new love won't show up, or you're afraid that it won't happen again, or you're afraid that that offer will not come up. I feel like you feel like somebody's not sure what they want to do. But Spirit's saying that there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 5. During the month of May, something was made clear to you. Something was obvious to you. It scared you. Could have made you sad. But there's something also coming up in August. There's going to have a change of thought. Somebody also is going to be reaching out to you. Somebody who doesn't like the silence. Somebody who doesn't like the distance. Somebody who doesn't understand how things got so messed up. They want to fix things. So there is definitely a turnaround for you. A change of heart, so to speak, for someone else. It wasn't all for nothing, and it wasn't in vain, whatever that means for you. All right? PayPal is now closed. Steph B. Steph B. PayPal is now closed. Steph B, you have the Three of Swords. You're dealing with either a loss of a family member and maybe also the loss of a relationship, or something with a situation with a relationship that is heartbreaking, something that's keeping you limited. It's keeping you limited. You're not allowing yourself to be happy. You're not allowing yourself to live the way you want to. You're not allowing yourself to do what it is that you need to do. It's almost like there's 3 strikes, somebody's out. And at the same time, there's a highlight around this broken heart, which means there's somebody around who you're not quite sure of their power, or you're not quite sure how you feel about them. You're not quite sure what their motives are. that there's somebody coming around who is going to put light back where the darkness has been. Somebody who's going to give you a chance, or you're going to give them a chance. You've been waiting for something for quite some time. And they're showing me that the sadness, the tears, the loneliness doesn't make sense for you. You question that you're a good person. You don't hurt anybody. You don't deliberately try to do anything wrong. You question that. Question your faith. But they're showing me balance is being restored. There'll also be something either about a new job or a new position coming up, change. Also an issue with a car or a vehicle. They're trying to show me that love is not dead. So whoever you think stopped loving you, or whoever you think is never coming back, or whoever you think didn't love you in the first place, they did. I don't know what that's about. I'm not doing a full reading here. But somebody's thinking of you heavily. Somebody also has regrets about something that they've done. Could be you, could be them. Only you know the answer. Time is definitely on your side. However, time waits for no one. In other words, he who hesitates is lost. Don't stand still too long. Don't procrastinate. Trust your gut. Trust your intuition. Move forward. Take a leap. Jump when you need to. That's your message. Elaine C. Elaine C. Elaine, you are trying to balance something out. You're definitely trying to balance something out. I dropped the card as I was shuffling it, but you're trying to balance something out. It's the Two of Pentacles. So you might be trying to balance out money. You might be trying to balance out a relationship or a friendship. You might be trying to balance out your feelings or emotions in a certain situation. Not long ago, there was a celebration. But like I said, with the Two of Pentacles, there is something that is pending for you. This Two of Pentacles, and again, it's about struggling. It's about holding on to something. It's not wanting to let go of something. Trying to keep both, trying to balance both, but it hasn't worked so far. It's hot and cold. It comes and goes. It's off and on. It's wasting your time. We are not promised tomorrow. You cannot play games with this person. This person wants you to be there when they want you there. This person, don't let them take advantage of you. You're too kind for that. You've already given too much. You've already done too much. You've already come so far. This little bit of time that you've had for yourself has been good. It's shown you a lot. It's gotten you stronger, but you can easily relapse and go back to somebody and mess things up. Be careful. I feel like you're going to be overwhelmed with the situation within the next month or so, and you're not going to know what to do or how to handle it. Be very careful. The angels are going to try to help you to keep your mind straight, to keep your boundaries set, to protect yourself. The universe is also going to be handing you a blessing very soon before the month of September. Something you've been hoping for or waiting on is finally going to happen. This is going to take you out of a position or out of a situation or out of a rut that you felt like you were in. If you've been feeling stuck and overwhelmed lately, this is about to change. There may have been an argument recently or within the past 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months. This argument is finally just letting the dust settle, and things are going to come around. If there's a family member that you're not talking to, things are going to change soon. Enough is enough already. There is love floating in the air for you. You might have thought it ain't going to be true. It ain't happening no more. It can't possibly happen, but it is. So just to give you that message, that's what Spirit's trying to tell you. Denise. All right, Denise, your card is the Nine of Swords. Denise, you have the Nine of Swords. A lot of times you go back and forth, back and forth. Your mind plays tricks. Your emotions feel one way, then they feel another. You convince yourself of this, and then you change it to that. It's like, you finally get your strength, and you want to move forward, and you want to stay strong, and then you see somebody or you feel their energy or something happens and you end up going back again to the same old habits. So your cycles are repeating, your cycles are repeating. You owe yourself the freedom. You owe yourself the privilege. You owe yourself the honor to move forward, to start something new. There's so much work involved with going back to a past partner, even if they do return, which I see they might, but it's showing that your work would not go as recognized or appreciated as it would with this new person that's coming. You have waited so long for somebody to be truthful, faithful, honest, and to give you a chance or to accept you as you are. However, that person had not stepped forward for quite some time. You have gone above and beyond all measures to try to make things happen or come to fruition, but this was definitely working against you at the time. The only way to get someone's energy to come towards you is to ignore them completely, to follow your own journey, your own life, your own golden path, and forget them, and that will draw them towards you if they're meant to be. I don't want you to waste your time worrying about this past partner. I want you to move forward. Because when I see the Nine of Swords, it talks about this causing you a lot of mental and emotional breakdown. You deserve better than that. You deserve to finally be at peace. You don't need to have to take herb medicine every day for angina, like anxiety or stomach acid or things of that nature. So I definitely need you, Denise, to focus on you. Focus on recovering. Focus on friendships. Focus on family, your family tribe, the people around you that you can count on. Focus on your job, your money, your career, because all that is stable. There's also you accepting another challenge that's going to happen. That could be moving, changing location, whether that's your house, your job, I'm not sure. But something's coming up and you're going to hesitate, but it might be in the best interest. There's definitely a connection coming in from the past. Could be from school, could be, could be from where you used to live. There's something coming in from the past. It is going to definitely help you and make you feel so much better. This person is going to be a very good friend to you. There's also a female, the initial S. Yeah, with the initial S coming towards you. She is trustworthy. She wants to help you out. Love is going to show up out of the blue for you. You're going to forget about things from the past. You're going to forget about this other person. This new person is going to make you feel so happy. You won't even care anymore. Like, you know what? That's just done. I'm just done with it. It's going to benefit you. All right. But I said he's not a person, so it doesn't matter. Exactly. That's what I say, whether he wants to come back or not. There's so much work you'd have to put into that relationship. They're showing me that it wouldn't be worth all the work. But there's a new person coming in. You wouldn't have to put all that effort in. Who's going to meet your energy. Who's going to make you happy. And who's going to make you feel like, you know what, I don't need that other shit. I don't need to deal with that bullshit anymore. I don't need to keep making my mind crazy. So Denise, finally, you're going to have the freedom that you're looking for. The peace of mind. The long-term commitment, relationship, partnership, marriage coming. So don't panic. Please don't panic. Spirit's very clear, showing me. It's almost like you're going to have a dream within the next 2 or 3 days or 2 or 3 weeks. You're going to have a dream. It's going to show you exactly what I'm saying, proving to you exactly what I've said. Comment here when it does. Comment here when it does. You're going to have a dream. That's what I said. You are. All right. I don't know. I'd have to do a full reading to tell you who and all that good stuff. All right. Marcia, you're up next. Marcia, last but not least. I'm glad you caught it. Marcia. Message for Marcia. So Marcia, I'm not surprised you get the Nine of Pentacles. You get the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles, that bird right there, that bird is telling messages or giving messages. Oh, good. Well, this card that you got talks about messages, somebody whispering something in your ear, somebody telling you something. Now, this can be one of two things. This can be somebody telling you something that you want to hear. This could be the right person talking to you, saying something that you want to hear, making an offer or an invitation. Or this can also be a person who's trying to give you messages, tell you things, stir you up, get you worried, get you nervous. So I'm not quite sure at this point. I'm listening for more messages. There is going to be a balance that comes in for you. There is money that is going to get so much better for you. There's also something either that you're saving up for, you're putting away for, you're preparing for, and that's good. There is also unexpected invitation from a family member, close family member, child, whatever. If there's somebody close, I'm going to offer or make an invite coming up soon, within the next couple weeks, within the next 4 weeks. There's also going to be some type of excitement, a party perhaps, a celebration. There's something showing here for you. It is going to be very good, very exciting. Excuse me for 1 second. Denise says, kind of wish you were more honest, that he actually wasn't worth the risk. It's okay. Only you can decide if he was worth the risk or not. The way you felt about him and the way you wanted him to want you, that made me see that you felt he was worth the risk. He could still come around. There's a lot he could still do. But I'm telling you, he's actually a piece of shit and he's not worth it. He strained you. He plays games with you. He worries you. He's a hot and cold. He's an attention seeker. But you're the one who wanted him. And that's the energy that kept coming through. Yes, it was definitely worth it for you because that's what you wanted it to be. You wanted him to come around. You wanted it to work out for you. I can't control what he does in between. It's not going to be that simple. Because of your lies or things that you didn't tell him is the reason this whole thing got started. So let's talk about who should be more honest. Okay? Anyway, Marcia, money is going to be handed to you. The pentacles are kind of being released to you. Balance is definitely right in front of you. I feel like there have been some more calmer days than usual, maybe even more boring days than usual, but I also feel like you don't have all this worry or pressure on your shoulders anymore. Things are feeling a little bit easier to be around, or people are a little bit more easier to be around right now. And I just don't feel like you have the pressure. I don't feel like so many eyes are staring at you right now. I feel like everybody's kind of all about getting their money right now and making their money. Yes, when he does come in, I feel like a few people pay attention, but for the most part, everybody pretty much has their mind set on their financial priorities and what's needed. I don't feel like a lot of people in Marcia are going to stress, and when they find out that you and him are back talking and things are working out again, which they will, they're not going to bother you. Things are going to go back to the way they used to be in the beginning. So I hope that message helps. Wow. Well, they're not on vacation together, so don't worry about that. Exactly. Exactly. All right, guys. Well, that's everybody. So I hope you all enjoyed your reading. Denise, I'm sorry you were disappointed. Energy changes. Your emotions take over. I read your emotions. I read your energy. And unfortunately, that's what you wanted. You wanted him to come around. You wanted to know if he'd be worth it. For you, he'd be worth it. For you, anything would have been worth it. The sky was the limit where he was concerned. So you can't contradict that now. Okay? All right, guys. Sending a lot of love and light to you. Be safe. I need to take a rest. 40 minutes is a while for me. Hope you all enjoyed your cards. Give it another day or so. I'll do it again. Sending love and light. Love you guys. Thank you, mods.